Hi guys, I hope you're having a fabulous day. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share some of the items that I picked up from Louis Vuitton's newest beauty launch. So I hope that you enjoy it. If you do, make sure and give it a thumbs up. And without further ado, let's get started, shall we? Alright, so I do have two items to share with you. One is an actual beauty item and the other is an accessory. And I think I'm going to start off with the accessory first and then we will get into the other item. Now this is technically not an unboxing because if you guys do follow me on Instagram, I've already unboxed it there. Plus I've already started using the item. So as far as the accessory goes, this is more of like an in-depth slash review into the item just in case you're also looking to add it to your collection. Okay, so enough chit chat, let's get to the item, shall we? And the accessory that I'm talking about is this bad boy right here, which is the Louis Vuitton Pencil Pochette. As I mentioned, this is part of their newest beauty launch. So they had this, they had a couple other accessories, and of course their lip crayons slash lip liners. So I was really excited about this when I saw it in the lookbook. You guys all know, all right? I've never met a pouch that I didn't love, so I feel like this item saw me coming a mile away, and I was really, really excited about it. But before we get into the bones of this review, if you will, let me give you a really quick tour of it. I'll put the measurements on the screen as I am talking about it. All right, so here we go. As you guys can see, you do have the mini monogram canvas throughout, and this part here, the main part, is one continuous piece of canvas. So you have it right side up and then upside down. All right, so there's the front side. There is a side view, and my tab says Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France, and it looks like the leather is treated. I could be wrong, but it does seem that way, and I don't know if you guys saw that, but my tab is also slightly crooked. It's slightly off to the side, so there's that. All right, there's the back side, and then the other side view. All right, and you do have the zippered closure. There is the gold hardware with the little tab, and you guys can see that you also have this, it comes with this little chain and the D-ring, and the D-ring does have the Louis Vuitton or the LV on there, and I still have the plastic that I have not taken off. But so you do have a chain, and the chain is actually supposed to be on the inside, but I currently have it out. But as far as the interior goes, you do have that wipeable interior. So there you can see the little D-ring that the chain attaches to. So you can leave it inside or you can take it out. It's up to you. But that is all she wrote. It's pretty simple. And as I said, when I first saw this, my eyes lit up. I was like, ooh, I really, really like this. I think it's super, super cute. What I really like about this the most is that it does have that wipeable interior. And I feel like that was kind of a given considering this is part of their beauty line. So that way, if you do use it for your beauty products, be it mascara, lip liners, or anything like that, you don't have to worry about getting any type of residue on here because you can just wipe it right off. So I really do like that. It's quite spacious. I like the way that it opens up, and plus I like the fact that you do have the chain. So the chain allows you to use this if you wanted to. I'm just saying it, right? If you wanted to use it as a bag charm, although this would make for a pretty big bag charm. Or if you wanted to attach this on the interior D-ring on some of your Louis Vuitton bags, you can also do that. I don't know, but I really like this. I really feel like it gives you that quick and easy access. If you're just reaching into your bag, you can feel for this or what have you. So I think that's pretty great. As far as the zipper goes, it is quite smooth. It doesn't catch. So I personally love that, especially because we all know I have had my issues when it comes to some Louis Vuitton zippers. I like the construction of it, especially because it doesn't have those sharp corners. It doesn't have the folded corners that some of their other cosmetic pieces have, because with those, I've had them in the past and I still have some in my collection now, but I feel like with those, they end up wearing very quickly. Whereas with this, because you do have the rounded corners, I feel like this is going to wear a lot better as time goes by, especially if you were to just kind of throw this into your bag and it's just kind of rumbling around with other items. I feel like you don't have to be as careful because you don't have those sharp corners. The roundedness of it really adds to roundedness. Is that even a word? I hate it when that happens. But the fact that they are round, I feel like really adds to the dude, I am having issues today. It adds to the longevity of this item. My goodness. I don't know what is going on. Maybe it's because it's the heat. All right. It's muggy. It's nasty outside, but I digress. So I feel like this thing is really going to wear a lot better. Plus you have very minimal leather, so you don't have to worry about water stains, because I really do think that it is treated. It has like that honey golden color already, so that's why I think that. And the biggest bonus, as I said before, is that you do have that wipeable interior. So I feel like it's very simple. It's going to be a great grab and go type of item. So I love it. I absolutely love it. I also wanted to mention one quick thing, and that is when I zip it all the way shut, you guys can see that I have a little bit of a gap, and I really think that the gap is there for this chain, because if the chain was a little bit higher up inside of the pouch, or maybe a little bit more on the edge, I feel like when you zip it up, it'd be able to zip all the way. But because it doesn't, I feel like that's why you have that extra space that's open there. So I just wanted to point that out just in case, because I know some people had mentioned when I talked about this on Instagram, they're like, why doesn't it close all the way? And I really truly feel that that's the reason why. Maybe if they had the chain even further up, again, it would be a little bit better. But I feel like even if I try to really push it, I still have a little bit of a gap. That doesn't bother me because it's not like anything's gonna fly out of there anyways, but still, I wanted to mention it just in case. Now, because this is a beauty item, of course it's going to fit Louis Vuitton's newest lip liners. It's gonna fit Louis Vuitton's lipsticks, no problem. This thing fits your full-size mascaras, no issues. It fits your eyeliners, your brow pencils, your makeup brushes. I was able to fit a crazy amount of makeup brushes in here, and I'll have it up on the screen so you guys can check it out. I wasn't able to fit like my bigger blush brushes or like my bigger foundation brushes, but as far as like the skinnier ones, oh yeah, I was able to go to town. So if you wanted to use this for a travel makeup case or makeup brush set or whatever, plus some mascaras, I mean, I think that this is phenomenal, especially if you didn't want to carry some of the other toiletry pouches. I think that this is great because it is so slender. It doesn't take up too much space. Now, I'll be honest with you, when I saw this, I wasn't thinking of beauty products to carry, because the extent of beauty products that I end up carrying with me are pretty much lip glosses and lipsticks, and I knew that these were going to fit in here, no problem, right? That was a given. But my mind immediately went to, oh, I don't know, stationery. I wanted to fit maybe pens and pencils in here, especially because I do have a tendency to carry my agendas with me. So I thought pens and pencils would be great in here. And I'm just going to put it up on the screen as well, because I was able to fit a decent amount of pens and pencils in here. That makes me super, super happy because I am a stationery freak. So I was all for that. You can fit some of your sunglasses in here, kind of like the Charlotte pencil pouch. And speaking of the Charlotte pencil pouch, I did bring it out just to give you guys a quick side-by-side comparison with it, just in case you have this and you're curious about this, because I do feel like they're similar, but I also feel like they're vastly different at the same time. Okay, so very quickly, let me put them, how can I do this? Let's do it like this very quickly so you guys can see that the Charlotte pouch is a little bit longer, just a teeny tiny bit. Hang on, let me put it right on the edge. There we go. So as you guys can see, the Charlotte pouch is a little bit longer, but when you talk about the width, the pencil pochette is of course a lot wider. So you can definitely get away with carrying a lot more in here. Although I feel like with the Charlotte pouch, to me, it's a little bit easier to put my sunglasses in here versus this little guy. But that's just me. They both have the zippered closure. All right. And with the Charlotte pouch, it's very simple. It opens up and you do have that leather lining, and it is very generous. You can see everything at a glance because I feel like it almost lays flat. Whereas with this guy, it is generous as well, but because you do have the caps on either side, it's not going to open up as much as the pencil or as the Charlotte, but still, I feel like you can still see everything at a glance, and it just really depends on what it is that you want to use this for. So there we go. Very, very similar, but at the same time different. At least that's the way that I see it. I don't know. Do you guys see a difference in them? I also tested how this would work out with sunglasses. And for me, you guys know I tend to go for those larger fly looking sunglasses, the bigger the better. And I was able to fit some of, or well, actually my largest pair of sunglasses in here. I wouldn't say no problem because it made the zipper really wonky and it really didn't make me too comfortable. But if I was to go for, let's say, my slender sunglasses, these I'd be able to fit in here no problem. So I just want to give you guys a little bit of a visual just in case. All right, so I'm able to fit those in there, and then you can also put the little polishing cloth that the sunglasses come with, and you're able to zip it up no problem. And you don't have to worry about this chain scratching up the lenses because you can just leave it on the outside. My regular glasses I was able to fit, and just for further, hang on. Just to give you guys a little bit more of a demo, here I have probably my largest pair of sunglasses, these giant Fendi's, and this is what I was talking about. So I'm able to fit them in there, and when I zip it up, see what I mean? It's a little too tight right here. The zipper is a little bit wonky, and it just doesn't give me the warm and fuzzies. Like, I wouldn't do this. I feel like Cinderella's ugly stepsister trying to like jam my way into that shoe. So I feel like this is just a little too much, but anything else I think is okay. All right, makeup, check. Pens and pencils, check. If you want to use it for your glasses, sunglasses, check. I thought that this would be great to use as a little catch-all as well. So your extra bits and bobs, it would fit your key fobs in here no problem. Like those larger, ginormous ones that some people have, those are gonna fit in here, no issue. I feel like the possibilities are endless in how you can incorporate this little guy. Do I think it has a ridiculous price point considering the materials and stuff like that? You can say it to a certain extent, but at the same time, because of its versatility, I feel like the price point isn't too ridiculous, because I feel like if you're able to incorporate it various ways into your collection, then the cost per wear is going to be a lot less. So, you know, that's the way that I see it. I don't know. You guys might see it a little bit differently, but I'll keep you guys posted because so far it's been living inside of my bags, and I will put it through the ringer, and I can't wait to report back to you guys. If I find anything that wears funky or what have you, I will let you know. But I love it. I love it. But what about you guys? For those of you that did snag this, how are you using it? Are you using it for your makeup products? Are you using it for other things? Are you using it for a mix of both? Or for those of you that are looking to add this to your collection, how do you see yourself using it? Let us know in the comment section down below. But I think it is fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. That does it for the accessory. Now, as far as the beauty product, I did pick up, initially I bought 4 of the lip liners, and I ended up canceling 3 of them, and I only went through with 1. And really it's because I really like the colors, but at the same time, I'm not a lip liner type of person. I never have been. So I was thinking, why am I buying all these lip liners if I don't even really wear them, right? So I figured I'll just buy one and see, see how it goes. So you'll have to excuse my ignorance when it comes to lip liners, but this is just coming from someone that doesn't really wear these and just sharing my 2 cents with you. But here is the box that it came in, and I ended up with number 191 Nude Reverie. I really like this color, and even though I don't really see myself using it as a lip liner, I would see myself kind of putting it on all of my lip and just kind of blending it in and maybe adding some lip gloss. I don't know, right? But I'm gonna have fun with it. But here it is. So, I mean, this is definitely the most expensive lip liner I have ever purchased in my life because I don't really buy them, and I just figured, you know what, let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. Now, I'll be honest, I like some of the details that they did for these lip crayons. Number 1 is the actual pencil itself. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to tell, but it is the Louis Vuitton flower. How cute is that? I love that. When I saw it, I was like, oh, I was not expecting that. So I thought that was a really nice touch. And the cap, it actually feels like it might be metal. So I love that as well. Hang on. So you have the little Louis Vuitton flower right there. So that same flower is pretty much the same shape that you have for the pencil. So I thought that was pretty cool. All right, so you have that. And then, as I said, I picked up number 191, right? 191? Yeah, 191. And this is the one that I went for. I will swatch it, and I mean, it feels really creamy. It glides on really smooth. I love this color because for me, it ends up working out with my skin tone perfectly. When I put it on my lips, it was gliding on there. It didn't feel dry. It didn't feel uncomfortable. Because I know I've had some lip liners in the past that when I put them on, it feels like I'm dragging the pencil across my lips. And for me, it just felt like it was gliding on there effortlessly. So I really, really like that. So once again, there is the color. So I'm curious to see, you know, what people say about these. Because according to the website, it says it is a lightweight texture that ensures instant and long-lasting comfort and a flawless semi-matte finish. The long-wearing formula maintains true color for all-day wear without migrating into fine lines for 24 hours, with a couple of asterisks on there. The luxurious feel of black-tinted pine wood is complemented by an elegant ombre effect in the liner's hue and black aluminum cap imprinted with the gold monogram flower, echoing the house's signature codes. Now it says long lasting, and in my experience, the other day when I put it on, after about 3.5, 4 hours, I had no more lip liner, all right? I had no more lip liner. I was drinking bottles of water, I was eating, I was talking, and I had no más lip liner. So, I mean, that again was my experience. You might have experienced something different. I didn't seal it with anything, not that I thought you should have to, especially since it says it was long wearing or long lasting or what have you. I did notice that I didn't have any type of funky like feathering in the first 2 hours. But as I said, after about 3.5, 4 hours, he gone. So I'm very happy that I only got the 1 instead of the 4, instead of getting too crazy, because really there was no need for me to buy 4. There's really no need for me to buy 1 either, because I really couldn't care less when it comes to lip liners, but I really wanted to try this out and experience it for myself. Maybe it was going to bring me over to the dark side of lip liner world. I don't know, but no, it didn't really do it for me, although I can appreciate some aspects about it, but all in all, yeah, it's not really for me, but that is just, those are just my 2 cents. You might have experienced something a little bit different. And just for the sake of giving you guys another visual, here is the lip crayon, and I'm able to fit that guy in there. No problemo. But anyway, that does it for today's video. Now I did snag one other beauty item, one other beauty accessory. As of this recording, it has not shipped. It's actually still pending. Hopefully I get it soon. But I also snagged the pencil sharpener. I know what you guys are thinking. I also snagged the pencil sharpener. I was so excited about it. I'm not thinking about using it for the lip liner. No, I'm thinking about using it for actual pencils. Hopefully actual pencils end up fitting in there, because that would be fantastic. But yeah, hopefully that guy comes in soon, and when it does, I will definitely share it with you guys. But anyway, I hope that you enjoyed today's video, and let me know, did you guys pick up any of the items from the newest beauty launch? Are you loving them? Do you recommend them? What are some things to look out for? Whatever the case may be, let us know in the comment section down below. But I love you guys to the moon and back. If you enjoyed this video, make sure and give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already and you would like to, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys in my next one. And as always, make it a fabulous day or not. The choice is yours. Have a great day.